W.I.G TV in here.
Hey, W.I.G TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
for people who have done a little bit of homework and know who you are, why should they believe you about what you think and feel about Sean Diddy Combs and any allegations against him, given your history of animosity with him?
Well, first of all, I'm not calling you and nobody else to get nobody to believe anything regarding him. Like I said, and I always say, me personally, I don't jump up and down and cheer for no black man going to prison or any other man, any other human being going to prison. Because people think prison is always the answer. I'm not saying a lot of people don't deserve to do their time and see what's going on. But at the same time, that's not no cheerful thing, because when you look at it, that man have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever affects him definitely affects his kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of victims involved in it, and whatever affects them affects their kids. So it's not a good thing to be talking about.
Yeah, see, I know a lot of people was expecting Suge to be like jumping for joy, you know, and just be super happy about it. But this, you know, this similar to the reaction I expected. This the beginning of the video though, so let's see what he got to say.
Any shit about the next person, but it's not a gray area with me. And at the same time, Puffy didn't react or get where he got or doing those things or those allegations by himself. He was taught from people before him, and he did it to the younger people after him. And we can talk all day and say what's true, what's not true. The only true part about it is videos, conversations, and people can see what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But for it being happy.
You know, the crazy thing is, that's the same thing Jaguar Wright was saying. You know, she was saying shit about, you know, Clive and just certain higher ups in the industry who put Diddy. Do you know what they were saying? They were saying like that's why Diddy like he treated his artists like that. Like say like for instance with the cheesecake shit, right? Where he made them walk for the cheesecake.
Being proud and say what do people think? That's irrelevant.
So Suge,
it's just like I heard earlier today when Ray J was talking to TMZ.
mm-hmm.
I got love for Harvey, but I see Charles always got something negative to say when it comes to West Coast people. And Charles tried to make a reference to say that, how do I feel when I'm in prison? Yeah, I'm in prison. I guarantee you I'm free more than Charles. If I feel like sleeping to 5 o'clock, I want to sleep 12 hours a day, I can.
Sure.
But besides all that, the fact is, it's not no competition who's going to talk the loudest or talk the best. It's not something positive that can help anybody. I don't get on no platforms unless it be something positive. If it ain't positive.
I understand what you're saying. I want you to try to make some positive points here. I get what you're saying about TMZ, but that's not really my interest, as you might imagine. My interest is in what you can help people understand about these allegations that Diddy.
Uncle some bullshit. He like get to the meat and fucking potatoes. I ain't trying to hear all this other shit about Charles. You understand me?
Is facing and what you believe he's facing on the inside. Now, what's most interesting to me is that you seem to see Diddy as kind of an Epstein kind of figure. That Jeffrey Epstein, that a lot of people know what Diddy was about, and they were about the same thing, and that's why they're quiet. That's why J-Lo and Ben Affleck got divorced, because of videos that he has of her that now they know about. Where is this coming from with you? What do you believe about the people around Diddy and what everybody knows?
Well, first of all,
see, and you know, right, the reports just came out that Diddy ain't been trying to eat his food, and he, you know, he's scared. He feel like they trying to Epstein him. Speaking of Epstein, what's his name? Epstein? Yeah, speaking of Epstein, right? Diddy's suspicious right now. They say he on a hunger fucking strike in the prison in Rikers. You understand me?
You got to start with at the top. You starting with the top. Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Arell, Jimmy Iovine. Even if you take Jimmy Iovine, he had an allegation from him, same thing, it went away. You take Jimmy Iovine. They told me at Universal and Interscope, they said, you know what? We can't deal with artists that gets in trouble. And your artist gets in trouble and they talk crazy.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Keep going,
They
Suge.
speak about what they speak about what they see. Now I was told that I can't do business there because of that. Now Doug Morris gave Puffy a deal for millions of dollars. It flopped.
See, and I wonder if that was the reason why. You know, he came out some time ago. I think Clive Davis came out talking about, I've been quite fond of men for quite some time now, and I'm finally about to express. You know, he was fucking saying he liked men and shit now and shit. I wonder if he knew that shit was, but that was a little bit back. I ain't gonna lie, it was, but I know he knew something. You knew they was coming for Diddy, and that's see. Some people speculate that they raided Diddy's house to get the tapes of the people that they don't want to, you feel me, take down and keep them tapes and then just prosecute the niggas they want to prosecute.
So when you look at all these things and everybody want to say Puffy, 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 don't get me wrong. Yeah, Puffy stepped in this shit, and even if he wiped the shit off his shoe, it still stinks. But he's not the only one. They got all the tapes.
Now, when you talk about the tapes,
but this been going on for a long time.
Hold on, Suge. Help us understand, because a lot of this stuff is a little inside baseball for people, right? Because they don't live the life, they don't know the world, they don't know the players.
Your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
That's just a recording from the prison. That's just saying that they record it, which obviously they do. Suge, help people understand. What tapes are you talking about? Who has them? And what kinds of things do you think they show?
Well, number one, luckily, I wasn't their first choice, their second choice. I wasn't no choice to be at those freaky parties. But you know what they show. They used to have a thing in the industry, right? And the sad thing about it, I don't like mentioning Usher. I don't like mentioning Justin Bieber. I don't like mentioning all these people that everybody know what time it is. So at the same time, they used to have a joke. They never played this joke with me.
Everybody know what time it is. See, and the thing is, I was rewatching that video, right, of Justin Bieber, where they was saying he supposedly was giving OBJ fellatio, and it looked like he was giving him fellatio. If anything, it looked like they was doing some drugs, or he was, feel me, at least not fellatio with his hand, with his lips, with his hands. He probably was grabbing down there in that area. He looked suspicious, but he don't look like he was doing that. I had to clear Bieber on that one. But ain't no telling what they fucking did to him. Nigga, keep it real, to be 100. If you think about it, when Diddy was asking him like, oh, I ain't spoke to you in hell long. Why you ain't called me, whatever have you? Justin Bieber looked as scared as hell. You can't say he didn't. He was looking like Fabulous the same way. See, Diddy a predator on me, allegedly. I'm fucking with y'all.
And they used to walk in the Interscope office. They'd go back there and they'd be like, hey, we passed the test. I said, we haven't did the test. One dude said, well, don't say that in front of Mr. Knight because he's going to take it offensive and hurt somebody. I said, well, whatever it is, I probably will take it offensive when somebody will get their ass whooped. That was me in those days. They used to have these guys, they used to call it the boiled egg test. They used to take a boiled egg, a raw boiled egg, and have those guys put their pants down and bend over and they stick it up their ass. The eggs break, they say they're not ready yet. They ain't put enough work in. This is Hollywood. So everybody want to go act like this.
Hey, so some of the stories though, like they be so fucking diabolical and just ridiculous, bro, that they just be comical, like, feel me? But he talking about they used to put a boiled egg up niggas rectum, bro. And if it bust, you wasn't ready. Like, basically, you ain't been through the ringer long enough. What kind of shit is that? Like, there be some wild shit going on in the industry, P. I ain't gonna lie, to say the least. So I ain't gonna lie, like, so they try shit like that, like, nigga, whoop whoop, and then fuck, man, this shit be wild. I mean,
You don't know what's going on.
Hold on a second,
but
Suge.
if you just look, that's all
Suge,
you gotta do is watch.
I have never heard of anything like that. So if I haven't heard about it, just assume a lot of people haven't heard that before. But you think it's on video?
Let's stop for a second.
Go ahead, Suge.
Yeah, listen, and also, have you ever been to any puffy parties?
No.
You sure they had a long time to think about it, but if you haven't been in those butt naked parties, even some of the preachers been in those parties, and they wasn't on their knees praying for God. See, they was praying for somebody to have come real quick or something, but I wasn't there, but there's proof of it. But at the same time, everybody want to look around and act like,
hey, this nigga Suge, I mean, Suge something else, fool. Suge, like, nigga, he like chicken come home roast, you know what I'm saying?
something going on that wasn't right. It's the facts of life in the industry, not for the people who don't get in. So, everybody, you got to look at it like this. When you see a beautiful woman or you see a handsome man, and it was like that all their life, from elementary school to junior high school to high school, if they forced to go to college, right? They always knew they had something special about themselves. But you take some of the Hollywood executives or some artists, they might have been the ugly duckling for a long time before they had the teeth fix and lipsticks and nose fix, all the work done. Underneath, they still the young man with no confidence because they've been that way all their fucking life. So all of a sudden, if you look at Puffy old pictures, don't look nothing like his new pictures. You know, shit, they didn't do everything.
But Suge, just because he...
Damn, he trying to say they clone Puff, nigga. You understand me? So, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, Suge, it sounded like he was on some bullshit, though. Like, the stories there sound so far out and wild that a nigga just be in disbelief. Like, okay, that's how they fucking with it. Ed test, like, man, that's crazy. You feel me? But, you know, he would know he was in the industry. Feel me? He was right there with him. It's crazy. He's seeing this shit, though, the downfall of it. And it's bro, like, man, you heard him, though. He mentioned them higher ups, nigga. Everybody finna get that. You see the the mayor of New York just got indicted. Feel me? I'm like, I didn't even look into it to see if it was related to the Diddy shit. But I'm sure, nigga, he on his way, nigga. Fuck around. You know what I'm saying? He probably was at the freak off himself. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. The nigga Suge tapped in about this shit. You knew he was. He couldn't wait. He like, nigga, he knows some shit. And it's, you see how he keeping it solid, right? He still don't wish that on him, although he don't really, he not too fond of Diddy like that. You know? But yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Had a nigga cracking up, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Nigga talking about an egg testing. Nigga loose booty ass. You know what that made me think of, too, when he was talking about the egg test? You know how, the nigga Drewski, if you be watching, Could Have Been Records, the auditions, he always be saying, like, he be looking for loose. Sometimes he'd say, oh yeah, that nigga look loose, we gonna sign him. Feel me? You know, Drewski used to fuck with Diddy. You understand me? They was on him about that. That's what I'm just bringing up what the people was bringing up. You feel me? But he'd say some shit like that, like, a nigga look loose, or he might not sign you because you look too loose. Like, that nigga look too loose, we ain't fucking with him. He smiled too fucking much and shit. But yeah, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, man. You know Suge was gonna tap in. I was waiting on it. Feel me? I'm gonna stay tuned. I know he got. I wonder what happened to that podcast. I wonder if he's still running it or whatever. Should still be up and running. Hey.